Hello students, welcome to the part 2 of the chapter Getting to Know Plants. Till now we have discussed about the different parts of a plant and then we discussed the different types of plants. Thereafter we discussed about the root types which are fibrous and taproot. Now let's continue further, but before doing so, please like, subscribe and share the channel. It will mean a lot to me. Functions of the roots. Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. Roots anchor the plants in the soil and provide support to the shoot system. The food from the leaves is transferred to the different parts of the plant. At times, some roots are modified to store food. Example, carrot, turnip, radish, etc. Roots prevent soil erosion. Modifications of roots. Apart from the intake of water and minerals from the soil, roots of some plants are modified to perform special functions. These special functions are two in number. The first one is wherein the roots are modified for food storage. So we have examples like carrot, turnip, radish, beetroot and parsley. The second one is support. The climbing roots of some weak stemmed plants help them climb onto a support. Example, pepper, beetle vine, money plant, vanilla and hedera. Vertical support is also provided by the roots when they are modified as prop roots and stilt roots. Prop roots. These roots arise from a stem or trunk, are vertically positioned and penetrate the soil to support the plant. Examples, rubber, banyan tree, weeping fig, common fig and bearded fig. Stilt roots. These roots arise from the basal nodes of the main stem and are obliquely placed to support the plant. Example, maize, sugarcane, red mangrove, walking palm and screw pine. Now a science fact. The largest banyan tree is located in Indian Botanical Garden, Howrah, West Bengal, and at present, that is October 2020, it has 3,772 prop roots. Each root looks like a tree in itself. Isn't that amazing? A quick question at this point of time. Who is watering the plants correctly? Here we have a picture of a boy and a girl who are watering the plants. Let's see who is doing it correctly. Put on your thinking caps and keep thinking. So the girl is the right answer. The reason being, she is watering the base of the stem, whereas the boy is watering the leaves. Moving to the next part of the plant, stem. The portion of the plant which remains above the ground is called the stem. A stem bears branches, leaves, fruits, flowers and buds. Functions of stem. It helps in the upward movement of water and minerals. It also carries food from the leaves to the other parts of the plant. It provides support to the different parts of the plant. And lastly, it exposes the leaves to receive maximum sunlight. Now a science fact. Stem is like a two-way street. While water and minerals are transferred from the ground to the leaves, food travels down and is stored in the different parts of the stem. Here we have an activity. The aim of the activity is to observe passage of water in a plant. The materials required are glass, water, red and blue ink and a soft stem. Procedure. Add few drops of ink to the water. Cut the base of the stem and put it in the glass. Leave it for a day or two and observe the color risen in the stem. The rise of the color shows that the stem allows the passage of water. Modifications of stem. In some plants, the stems are modified to perform special functions. There are three special functions and let's see them one by one. First one is support. In some plants, the stem spirals around a support as it is weak. Example, morning glory, sweet potato, beans, pea and bitter gourd. The second one is making food. Stems of few plants are green and make food. Example, cactus. And the third modification is storing food. Stem is also used to store food and water by some plants. Example, potato, ginger, tapioca or cassava, taro plant or arabi, and onion. The third part of the plant which we are going to discuss is the leaf. Leaves are the food factories of plants. Though they are different from each other, but they do have common parts. Let's observe a leaf. So here we have the green and the flat portion of the leaf, which is called the leaf lamina or leaf blade. Here we have the tip of the leaf. Now if we trace this leaf on a white paper, we get a pattern, and that pattern is called leaf venation. It is because of the veins. These veins get connected to a thick vein in the middle of the leaf called midrib. The leaf lamina is connected to the stem with the help of petiole, and this arises from a point called node on the stem. It has stipules as well. Now that we know that the design made by the veins is called leaf venation, it has two types. The first one is reticulate venation, wherein the veins have net-like design. So the examples are people, apple, papaya, carrot and spinach. The second one is parallel venation, wherein veins have parallel design like banana, grass, tulip, maize and wheat. Let's discuss a science fact. Plants with taproots have reticulate venation, whereas plants with fibrous roots have parallel venation. Let's see some examples. Wheat has got parallel venation and the roots are fibrous. Maize again has parallel venation and the roots are fibrous. Carrot has reticulate venation and the roots are taproot. Papaya has got reticulate venation and the root is again taproot. That means without even digging out the plant from the soil, with the leaves itself, we can tell the root type. Functions of leaves. Plants release a lot of water into the air through a process called transpiration. Leaves are the food factories of the plants. Now some science facts. Nerium oleander, the blossoms of which are crimson, magenta or creamy white, is one of the most toxic plant in the world. Chemosynthesis is the process by which food, that means glucose, is made by bacteria using chemicals as the energy source rather than sunlight. Two interesting questions. First one is, do plants respire? Put on your thinking caps and keep thinking. Plants respire all the time, whether it is dark or light. They only photosynthesize during the daytime. The second question, why we should not sleep under a tree during night? Put on your thinking caps and keep thinking. Since plants respire and leave carbon dioxide during the night, it may cause breathing problem or suffocation. With this, we come to an end of the second part. In case you have any doubts or queries, please write a mail to learning.space.mk@gmail.com. We'll meet again in the third part. Till then, happy learning!